And we're back, starting off upside down, continuing upside down, rather, for another 8 minutes or so. So thank you for allowing me that short break. Sparrow asked, Cows, did you hear this one yet? No, it's new to me. I tried to make it something rather dark based on that level and Echo the Dolphin that Frownie has been a bit stuck on, but everyone seems to think it sounds very relaxing and chill. Maybe that's better. I think the thing is, Sparrow, very, very loud. I think the thing that differentiates your song from the song that's in Echo is that you made something that's pleasant to listen to. If you really want to capture the vibe of that song in Echo, you'd have to make something that's agony to listen to. The music in Ocarina of Time, like this one, kind of just reminds me of like 70s documentaries about Africa or something. I don't have the same frame of reference. It's the same arpeggio. I mean, that just goes to show how like you can take a painful and terrible phrase of music and you can turn it into something, into something really great with the right, decoration built around it. But I used what Roland called a muted nylon guitar and added some delay. Well, right there, a muted nylon guitar. How could that be unpleasant to listen to? All right. So we are at the bottom of the well. We're just starting. We just got here, and then I saved and quit. We want to retrieve the lens of truth from here, and then we'll conquer the Shadow Temple, hopefully. We've got only 3 hearts. We've always had only 3 hearts, and I will be relying on fairies and potions and milk, which is maybe not in the spirit of a 3-heart run. I will acknowledge that. But I need them. I'm not an expert. So I need that advantage to make this work. It still gets pretty scary sometimes. Oh, this is marked first playthrough, and it should not be. I prefer to not mislead everybody. We can hear the spirits whispering in this room. Look for the eye of truth. That's what they're saying. This guy here looks like Isaac. Okay. I don't know this part of the game very well. I think there's nothing I need to reflect. Oh, crouching in this corner works. Okay, good. Ooh. Oh, he seems to be invulnerable. Can that thing actually get me through the wall? That would be unfortunate. I was getting some very U2 styled sounds out of it for an idea I had for a remix of a track Steve wrote, but I ended up making it sound too much like that U2 song Streets with No Name. I don't know, I don't think I know the song. I might recognize it if I heard it, like, oh, it's that song, but I'm not super familiar with U2 stuff. But I do know that experience of like working on trying to write a piece of music and having it, kind of accidentally turn out sounding a lot like something else. I haven't done a lot of, I've done very, very little composing, in fact, but even in my very limited experience, I've had that issue. It forced me to rethink or abandon a project. I think you'd recognize it. It's almost like you two have exclusive rights to muted electric guitar sounds with some delay in chorus. Oh, I don't know about that, but there's a lot of music out there in the world where, like, that's my experience with it. That I don't think I know it, but if I hear it, I'll be like, oh yeah. I don't know if bombs can hurt those guys. Guess not. I don't know what the best way to deal with him is. Oh, I can play the sun song. That might be the best thing to do. Just kind of freeze him and ignore him. I'm sure finding a lot of seeds. I guess it's not a problem, but it's very odd. It's also odd that they put the bomb behind the stones. I guess you can fall through the ceiling or something. Got the map. I always think of the I always think of the child dungeons in this game as not having keys, but that's not true because this place has keys. I don't know if this counts as a dungeon, though. That's kind of one that, like... It's got a map and it's got a compass. It's got an item, but it doesn't have a boss, really. It's got that scary guy with the arms that come up out of the ground. I don't know if he's enough to count as a boss. I sure am getting myself hurt in this poison a lot for a guy with only 3 hearts. I'm not behaving very carefully. Mini dungeon? Yeah. I sent you a 2-minute snippet of the track. I bet you'd recognize it immediately. Alright, I'll check it out. Oh, that's just to get out of here. Alright, this is where I came in. I went to the right. Go through the wall here. Okay, but it's closed. I think there might be an invisible eye above that door. So I wonder if I should continue with the remix. It would be nice to finish it. Steve Zero is very talented in making these textures and soundscapes. So far, all I did was speed it up a bit, add some ambient drums, and a U2 style riff. I would imagine that it's more difficult to create a remix of a song that is already complex. I could be wrong in that, but I just imagine, like, the simpler the base that you start with, like, you've got a lot more freedom. I guess it would be, what I'm saying is it would be easier to make something unique. And sometimes limitations are a good thing, but, like, the more complicated a song is, the more of its, like, features become not as malleable, I guess. Because I've imagined that, you know, it's not like the individual parts that make this song, that make a song themselves, but also there's to consider, like, the effect that the parts working with or against each other have that make a song what it is. And so if a song is really complicated at its, you know, in its original form, then, like, I think it becomes difficult to change it without... to change it enough so that it becomes something new without changing it so much that it loses all semblance, you know, of its connection to the original piece of music. What a difficult thought to express. I didn't even notice this guy at all. Get down from there, man. I need to attack you. Is there even anything in here worth finding? Oh, there's a key. I feel like there's an invisible chest in here, too. I don't know if I can open it when it's invisible, though. Could be wrong about that. About it existing. Checking everywhere, and... Okay. I think we're good on this room. So I have one key. I love the screaming guys. They're equal parts creepy and funny to me. Yeah, I find them a bit disturbing. I can't really find them funny at the moment because they pose a very serious threat to Link's health. This one in particular has been difficult because I can hear a hook in there. From an electronic music perspective, a hook is something that you can effectively loop and build a song around. But Steve did something less predictable, which is different to what I'm used to. Still like the idea that they scream at you as though your mere existence disgusts them. Oh no. Hey, I was talking about why is the bomb over here? Well, it's over here because that's where you fall down. I still think there's something worthwhile over in that area. If I can only get over there. I don't know. I don't remember this place very well. I just remember it being very tricky. So far, so good. So far, so good. So far, so true. I suppose I should say. I think you can throw bombs at those piles of debris. Yeah. Huh. Do I want to go down here? Guess I do. Key, please. Bomb choose. Okay, I know there's a hole in the center of the floor in here. I think that there are others, too. I think there's a hole immediately in front of this chest. I think I can just go down there for a while. I'm fine with that. I did not expect the jars to get up and charge me. I feel like this room was a waste of a key. I'm not sure if it's in this one, but are those the enemies that freeze you in place? I remember those being the most disturbing things in the N64 Zeldas. Oh yeah, the mummies. Yeah, they freeze you in place, and then they come over and strangle you. Quillshot, welcome in. Sorry I'm late. I just woke up. No worries. I don't remember if you've specified what part of the world you're in, and if you have, I'm sorry that I forgot. But I stream at what is for most people a very inconvenient time, so you know I completely understand people arriving to the stream late and leaving the stream early. That's completely understandable. Mummies, where are the daddies? I guess they're the palette swap version. Okay, so is there anything in there? Nope, that pile doesn't blow up. Guess I want to continue to head this way. Already looked in there. Ah, here we go. My sleep schedule is completely broken. I can sympathize with that. People have sleep schedules? It isn't just a series of scattered naps. Yep. Yeah, basically that's what it is for me. An odd, mismatched assortment of scattered naps. I'm so used to attacking with A from Gauntlet, just playing it for a while earlier, that now I'm struggling to remember that B is my sword. Oh, that's the wrong way. Navi. Completely the wrong thing to focus on. A heart? Oh. It's so upsetting. I see your Agent Frownie representing Metroid. I approve. I'm a Metroid fan. I haven't played all the games, but I've played enough. I've played enough to call myself that, I think. To be fair, that particular icon was put onto the screen by a viewer, but I wouldn't have had it made if I didn't like Metroid. I need to stop being upside down, I just realized. I'll do that after I eliminate this spider. Ah, there we go. All my blood was pooling in my head. A Captain Falcon hat. We were talking about F-Zero earlier, and it is my desire to play F-Zero on the stream at some point. And I'll probably have a Captain Falcon Frownie made if I can if I can think of a decent design. I don't know how to fight this I don't know how to fight this monster. I think I have to get grabbed to lure him up. This guy is just scary. There we go. That wasn't that bad. Oh, please be the lens of truth. It's probably the compass. Still haven't been able to find the new Starlight flavored Coke, though I am curious. I actually have one of them with me right now. Speaking of those, it is the lens of truth. Be sure to try to use it outside of the well. Seeing the truth will cost magic power, so press C again to stop using it. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else to find in here. Like, I mean, I could go looking for the compass, but it doesn't really serve any purpose once we find the lens of truth. And there might be some Skulltulas, but I mean, we're not trying to collect heart pieces, so I think I'm done with the bottom of the well. Fought the boss, we got the prize. I'd consider that guy a boss. That guy's at least as difficult as Dodongo or Queen Goma. Excuse me. Yeah, I guess we're gonna leave. I can't think of any reason to stay. Scary spider. Can you send me one? Believe it or not, this is my last one. I actually couldn't. Even if I could. Does it taste like Starlight? It tastes like graham crackers. I think it has nutmeg in it. Among other spices, but I think the thing that really makes it sort of graham crackery, I think it has nutmeg in it. It has a mild. It gives your tongue a mild numbing sensation, too, which also is a characteristic of nutmeg. Have you ever played the Nocturne of Shadow that Sheik taught you? No, and I'm not going to. I could try playing the Prelude of Light. I don't remember how it goes at all. Oh, so close. Is this the Prelude of Light? It is! That's an almost complete list of my Frownie icons. We also have a scarecrow. There might be some others. Those are the ones that I haven't updated it. I know I have a scarecrow. Hey, we got some people coming in. Looks like our good friend Bel Air Jeff has come by. Welcome in, Bel Air Jeff and friends. We're doing Ocarina of Time. We're doing a 3-heart playthrough. Celebrate with your Jeff emotes in chat. Hey, we're happy to have you here, my friends. You were up to Castlevania 1 tonight? Is that correct? Bel Air Jeff just finished his he did a marathon of all the Castlevania games in order. And next he's going to do a marathon of the Mega Man and Kirby games. Sort of a mix of the two. Same process, all the releases in order. So if you want to check that out, you can give him a follow. And you'll probably end up... Oop, I just went to the temple and then walked out. I wasn't thinking about what I was doing. Either way, you're likely going to end up on Bel Air Jeff's stream at some point because because we do like to raid him from time to time. And I've played a bit of Mega Man and Kirby myself, so there's a good chance that I'm going to want to stop in and see how he's doing. Let's see who else is here. Phantom, welcome in. Pleasure to have you with us. And Sirius. Thank you for coming along. Let's see. Finish Bloodstain, Ritual of the Night. Then we practiced using a new widget while playing Castlevania 1. Thanks for the shout out. No problem, Jeff. No problem. Thank you for the raid. Are you enjoying your 3-heart playthrough? It's going pretty well. I get really scared a lot. I'm not an expert at this game, and I am using healing items. I have used fairies and potions and milk, which, as I'll be the first to point out, may not be in the spirit of a 3-heart run, but I need them. All right, let's see if I can remember how to play the Nocturne of Shadow. Oh, I thought that was it. Really, that's not it? I can't believe that's not it. Alright, I gotta look it up. Oh, yeah, I don't know what song I was thinking of. I just looked at it, too. Okay, I got it. Jeff says, gotta run and eat dinner. Good luck with the rest of the stream and have fun. Thank you again for the raid, Jeff. Always a pleasure to have you drop by, even if only for a brief time, and I hope that you enjoy your dinner. And we'll see you again. We'll see you again, either over here or over on your channel. Right. I wonder if it's possible to fire enough fire arrows quickly enough to light all of these. I have my doubts. I kind of expect that the fire magic is mandatory for entry unless you do some weird, like, clipping or something. The shadow will yield only to one with the Eye of Truth, handed down in Kakariko Village. Right. So I played the Master Quest version of this last year, and before that, I don't know when the last time I played regular Ocarina of Time was. One who gains the Eye of Truth will be able to see what is hidden in the darkness. So I'm very, very certainly going to make a lot of errors. Shadow Temple, here is gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. Okay, we've got a passage there on the right side. We got one in the back, too. Let's take this. Let's take this one first. Okay, just this guy. Oh no. He's gonna come over and set me on fire. There's a bat in this room too. Oh no, he interrupts the spell. I am not cut out for this playthrough. Alright, I need arrows. No! Oh, bats, why? They were just regular bats. I turned them into fire bats. I created my own worst enemy. Oh, please, drop a heart. Oh, why didn't you? I know there's another bat in here. Hey, we got an item. Probably the map. Yeah. Ooh, that bat dropped a heart. All right, good. We're back in good shape now. I don't think there's a secret in this room. It's very difficult to tell where I am on this map. What is hidden in the darkness, tricks full of ill will. You can't see the way forward. Oh my goodness. I'm sure I'm having to read the text a lot. That's weird. That jar, it's like that jar got up just to give me a heart. Yeah, it hit me, but it also ended up refilling my health. Oh, this guy again? Really? I guess I... Oh no, he's invisible this time. I forgot that detail. Oh, where are you going? What? I was ready for him, too. I was kind of surprised, actually. So I'm not really that surprised to see him again, but the thing was, I thought that there were 2 battles against him in the bottom of the well. And so when we only fought him there once, I was just like, oh, I guess I misremembered. And so then I was surprised to see him here. Though I really shouldn't have been. If I had just listened to my first... If I just listened to my first thoughts about the situation. Alright, he's over there. Victory. Okay, give me something good. I'm thinking this will be the boots. Nice. You got the hover boots. With these mysterious boots, you can hover above the ground. The downside, no traction. You can even use these to walk for short periods where there's no solid ground. Be brave and trust in the boots. Thank you for the trophies, cows. I've mentioned this before, but since boots are on my mind, I've always thought if I could own any movie prop, or prop actually used in a movie, my first and only choice would be to have a pair of the Thwomp boots from the '93 Super Mario Brothers movie. I think those would make for an excellent collector's item. Pookie says, I'm going to go get some chow myself. Be back in a bit if the stream is still going strong. Yeah, we're going to be going for a while. I'm going into overtime for certain because I don't want to, we did Gauntlet Legends for longer than I intended, but I don't want to shortchange this game because I'm trying to get some stuff off the schedule. So yeah, we're gonna get up to at least up to the Spirit Temple before I call it a night. And enjoy your food. We will await your return. I guess I shouldn't. I guess I shouldn't speak too soon. There is always the risk of the stream just collapsing. I knew I had turned it to face the wrong one, but it was too late. I don't know that I've ever seen that happen, where the floor opens up to drop you into the abyss. I don't remember that being a thing. I don't think I'm ready to leave this side, am I? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, boots. Water Temple 2.0. Endless boot swapping in the menus. There we go. I thought he could be blown apart. Okay. This path isn't open. This might be bombable, though. Oh, run away. Okay, good. It was. Except I don't have a key. Alright, excuse me just a moment, my friends. Alright, and we're ready to go again. I know, no key. What an awful situation. That was real close. Okay, I think I can use the hook shot. Oh, come on. It put me into the path during the cutscene. There was nothing I could do about that. How rude. I guess it did kind of give me a freebie earlier on, where I kind of walked through the end of a blade. So I probably shouldn't cry too much. Is that it for this room? I feel like there's something else. Yeah, there's this, well, I think I remember that. I think that's, you open up a shortcut there. No! I knew I messed up, but it was too late. I couldn't recover. This guy's back. I'm just gonna run around him. Oh no, there's two of them! I learned from my mistake. Alright, and the compass. That should be everything to get us through the rest of the dungeon. If I'm not mistaken, once you get all the things, the rest of this dungeon, as I recall it, is very linear. Or it's just, you know, find a key, use a key, find a key, use a key. I wasn't ready for that guy. And my health is paying the price. Why did I put bomb chews on there? That's not what I meant to do. Oop. Ah, thank goodness he dropped a heart. Watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. Gross. Immediately he comes down. Doesn't even leave me any hearts. Not even a gentleman. Alright, see you later, Fire Skull. Oh no, that hit me. We may be in serious trouble. I'm all the way back up here. I don't approve of that. I had my shield up. Alright. Oh, I'm so scared. I don't know if there are any fairies in this dungeon or not. If there aren't, then we are definitely going to die. Really? There's not another one? Oh, thanks for your help, Navi. Alright, well, if that guy gets me, he gets me. Alright, I knew this guy was coming. Right through my shield. Right through my shield. What? Oh, what a nightmare. Thank goodness I have all the magic in the world. Yeah, I thought this was a thing that was going to happen to me. Oh, there's hearts over there. I want those. I'm not sure what the point of this room is, other than just avoid the giant blade, which I guess is a good enough point in and of itself, but... I hear bats. I don't see bats. What exactly am I supposed to do about these hearts? Is there... maybe there's a time block. Even though you have those floaty boots, walking off the edge like that makes me cringe every time. Me too. I completely understand. Oh, there's a bat. What? I gotta figure out how to open that, cage. Oh my. Maybe there's another bat in here. Okay, good. Rupees and arrows. I wish I'd never come this way. What a waste. What a waste. Like, if I could have caught a fairy or something over there, I would have been fine with that, but... Rupees and arrows? Oh. I'm not really sure which way I want to go. I think I want to go this way. I think that door has a lock on it. Yuck. I thought I was out of the way of that thing. Clearly I was wrong. Only one with the Eye of Truth will find the stone umbrella that protects against the rain of blades. Stone umbrella, can you imagine? I guess if it really did rain blades, we would all carry stone umbrellas. Well, not me, I just wouldn't go outside. Bomb. Heart. Can I fit through here? Oh, I can. All right. Black Fox has requested a new icon. That's pretty rare. It's pretty rare we have a knight with 3 different icons. The only downside to changing icons, because there's a drawback to it, and that is I use the icons to help me figure out what order the different pieces of the VOD go in a lot of times, or what games go with each other on a particular night, and I can't rely on that. I don't have that visual cue when we switch the icon up a lot when I'm looking at the thumbnails. It's fine though. It's not a major inconvenience. It's just a little thing I've noticed. And it's worth the enjoyment of getting to switch things up to have a minor inconvenience here and there. Yuck. There's so much garbage in this room. In this, so much garbage in this temple, I mean. I really need to find some fairies. I don't even know if there might not be any in this temple. If I make it to the boss door and I haven't found any fairies, I might have to leave the temple to go get some, because I'm not convinced I can beat the boss without them. I don't know if I can beat the boss with them. I remember a time when three-dimensional video games were so new that a ledge this wide felt impossibly narrow to walk across. Does that one not move? It doesn't. I guess that doesn't hurt him. I realized much too late that it had turned off my lens of truth. Ugh, more garbage. Time for me to be trundling off to sleep, Cows says. Thank you for being here, Cows. And I hope you sleep well, my friend. Thank you again for resizing those emotes for me. I appreciate you making the time for that. And I'll see you again. I hope that you have a very good sleep. I feel like this might be a room I have to come back to. I'm not really sure. Maybe not. Oh, that bat very nearly had me. Oh, that's it. This is just a puzzle room with no real reward. I mean, it's a Skulltula, I guess, is the reward. Oh, I missed. I'm not really that surprised, but it was so close. Oh, there's a key. This was a good room. Good evening, farting retro toilet. Welcome to the stream. Don't be sad, it's just Link in a blue outfit, holding a small silver key. Oh, I was just sad because I thought I'd done the room for no reason. I'm happy to find a key. A surprising amount of the chests in this dungeon are just filled with useless rupees, though. Okay, looks like it's time for the old iron boots. Oh, I see that spider up there. Okay. Prioritizing looking at this pit is very unhelpful, game. It just barely made it. uh. Oh, the eyeball's gonna shoot some fire at me, huh? That's what we're gonna have to deal with. I see. Oh, I still walked into it. Oh, this is gonna be it. This is where we die. I'm in all kinds of trouble. All kinds of trouble. I have taken on a challenge too great. I don't really think that'll work. How come I can't hit the jar over there? Why is my aim so bad? Okay. I've wasted enough magic. The jar doesn't have... The jar's too far away. It doesn't have collision. Ah, there we go. First death. Finally happened. Well, we made it pretty far. Sadness. I promised, there would be deaths, and here we go. Well, since we're at the entrance... Anyway, we're going to back out, and we're going to go get some fairies, because I can't make it on my own. I think I can buy some from one of these magic shops. I don't know. I don't know if I have enough money since I only have a small wallet. What? I imagine that there are all kinds of people who watch the stream. Oh, I didn't know that I was going to have to sit through that text for forever. All right, well, I'm going to go outside and get $1. And then we can buy another fairy. This on GameCube? This is on the Nintendo 64. I played the Master Quest on the GameCube last year. You have the remake of this on the 3DS. People say the 3DS Ocarina is a really good remake, and they say less kind things about the Majora's remake. I played a bit of each of them, and I found them both to be alright myself. I don't think I went all the way through either version of them though. On the DS. I've played Ocarina all the way through a couple times. I think I've only played Majora's Mask all the way through once. And I consider Majora's Mask to be the game I prefer between the two, but maybe that's not true since I haven't played it as much. Maybe what I think I like and what I actually like are two different things. You got the game day one? The remake or the original? When the 3DS came out. So the remake. Yeah, I picked it up. I picked it up much later. I got a used copy of each of them. I might not have picked them up if it hadn't been that they had. I worked in a used media store and had a really good employee discount, and those were among the many things that I picked up working there. I probably wouldn't have gone out of my way for them, just since I already had the Nintendo 64 versions, but It's nice to have them in my collection. And maybe someday I'll even play them all the way through. Oh, I was going to take the shortcut, but I can't take the shortcut. I died before I got far enough along in the temple to open it. I don't imagine that I'm going to be really interested in revisiting this again very soon after this playthrough. Just because there's other things to get to. But it might be nice to someday, maybe a couple years from now, do a playthrough with only 3 hearts and not use any healing items. I don't know that I can pull that off. I can't pull it off right now. It's kind of a long game though for doing a challenge run. Like that is my only problem. Like, as much as I like to do challenge runs of games every now and then, I really prefer that they be short games. Like something that's about an hour or less. I gave my Nintendo Switch copy of Breath of the Wild to my little sister as I don't have enough time to play the game anymore due to school and focusing on playing other games to beat, etc. That's nice of you. I have a lot of games that I haven't made time to play, but I can't say that I've been kind enough as to give any of them to my sister. Oh, fighting this guy is so tedious. And I'm not good at it, and I gotta fight, I think, at least 2 more of him later on. Maybe 3. Oh, what was that? I grabbed the ledge. Why did he fall? I'm so very upset. Watch, you can see him grab the ledge. Ugh. Disgusting. Game is treating me very poorly now. Ooh. That was my fault. I forgot that guy was there until it was too late. And naturally, by then, it was too late. I'm gonna fight this hand, though I think he only drops coins. Useless money. You've chosen Ledge. Played it since 2017, and I gave the game to her in 2020 or 2021, I believe. I guess the wall meat today is 2 fairly epic fried fish sandwiches, along with potato wedges, naan bread, and grapes. It sounds like a feast, Pookie. I could go for some fried fish. There's a really good fried chicken restaurant near where I live, and they do fried fish on Fridays, and it's pretty good. It'd be worth picking some up. I have to wait 2 days though. I also have some more shrimp. I'm thinking about making some. Coconut shrimp. Ever since Black Fox mentioned them in the chat, I've been having daydreams about making some coconut shrimp. Who, me? Yeah, I don't really follow the news, and so I don't have any specific thoughts. But I'm not really going to talk about it much. Even if I did, we don't really go into world events and stuff like that on my stream. I'm not well educated enough or qualified or important to comment, so I prefer that we use our time together to get away from those kinds of things. Oh, give me that heart. Oh. Alright, so this eyeball just completely ruined the last, our last attempt at this dungeon. He broke my deathless streak. This eyeball is the biggest villain in the game. I do not fear Ganon, I only fear the fire eyeball. I know it was this room I died in, but I wouldn't have if it weren't for that eyeball. He's the one that really brought me low. I think I wasn't outside of the pot's, like, I don't know, area of existence. The problem wasn't that it's like, that the pot, its collision hadn't loaded. The problem is that with the pots that attack you, I don't think they can be destroyed from a distance. I think they have to be activated. I never knew that. This door requires a key. There better be a key in here. Yeah, I think there is. I think it's hidden under this junk. As we see the wonderful and magnificent Agent Frownie play Ocarina of Time, it really is mind-blowing that he is controlling Link as if he was being controlled by an N64 controller. This is indeed a fascinating specimen. Hey, that's the only way to play. It's a wonderful controller. My controller's still in abnormally good shape. I bought this in 2015 or 2016 probably, but when I bought it, it was new old stock, and I didn't start using it until last year. So it's really had about a year's worth of use. Is all that it's endured. So it's in really good shape. I would imagine David Attenborough doing narrations every time he plays a video game. I've heard the name before, but I don't know what he sounds like, just like in my imagination. I'm sure, if I heard him, I'd be like, oh yeah, it's that guy. But I just can't I can't connect the name to the voice in my memory logs. I don't know if I want hover boots or regular boots. I'm gonna guess hover boots and hope I'm right. I also don't know if the fire hurts the Stealthos. I'm gonna find out. I wouldn't be surprised that if it doesn't, but the only way I'll know is to try. Kind of like this boat cutscene. It looks pretty good. It's weird that the boat is on wheels, but I think they were going for like a water mill kind of thing, but I don't know. I don't really understand it. Can't really tell if that hurt him or not. Come on. Oh, there's two of him. Oh, thank goodness. I don't have my boots on. Okay, good. Oh, I thought I was doomed. I thought I was doomed for not having the The boots. Thank goodness. Feels really good to be wrong, you know? I'm distressingly short on arrows now. Alright, we got 3 rooms. I don't really remember what order to do these in. Oh, I can't use magic because I got the lens. No, one of them got me. Oh, I thought he was supposed to grow into a big one. But I got lucky. Oh, I got some more arrows. Nice. Alright, well, we got a key, but it's, these guys respawn. I'm not gonna fight these guys every time I come through here. It's definitely not worth it. I defeated them once, that's good enough. Oh no, there's probably bats in here. Actually, I don't see any. I hear a Sculptula. Victory 1. Oh, so close. No, so close again. That's why I don't play basketball. No. If only I hadn't hesitated. How long must we be trapped? Link, no. What are you doing, man? This is hands down the only playthrough of this game I've ever been present for. Alright. So by default, that makes my playthrough the best. I'll take a victory by default. This is, super tricky. But we finally did it. Oh, and what did I get for it? A whole bunch of useless money. I guess I shouldn't call the money useless when my wallet isn't full, but that's really it. I came in here for nothing. I don't think this is gonna work. It did. Nice. Look at that. I'm kind of amazed. Breath of the Wild isn't the only Zelda game where elements interact as they should. Alright, we've got everything we need. Now we just go fight the boss. Yeah, I suppose I could summon a time block, but well, I guess I better. I don't have full hearts. Alright, that's good enough. I mean, it's as good as it can be, so it better be good enough. Okay, I kind of remembered this room. Really. I knew there was another room, but I don't think I could have told you what was inside. Very scary. I don't remember how to fight this guy, except I believe you have to use arrows. I can probably use the hook shot if I run out of arrows, but let's just hope it doesn't come to that. Off to a terrible start. Oh, here we go. No, I did no damage. I did no damage again. This is going to go exceptionally unwell. I cannot even begin to fight this guy appropriately. Ugh. How am I supposed to react? He moves so fast. That's the first time I've even touched him with my sword. That was it. Oh. I don't want to play this game anymore. That's no fun. That's no fun. That ranks as 0 on the fun meter. So I know there's this potion shop, but there's also a shop back here. I wonder if the prices are any different. Because this is also a magic shop, I think. Yeah. Oh. Well, I guess not. I mean, it said potion shop, but there were no potions to buy. Oh, the text is horrible. What an awful, slow text crawl. That was an interesting sound. There it is again. Are the coins in the crates? Nope. Don't hey at me, Navi. I don't want to talk to you. You keep not locking onto things I need you to. We're not on good terms. You and I. Alright, do I really want to get 40 more coins to get another fairy? I don't. I don't want to get 40 more coins. Unless... I thought there were more bushes over here. Oh, there's some over here. Well, I still didn't end up getting enough coins. I think I have to use the song to get up there. I think you can use a... I think you can use a leaf to fly up there. Zero fun, Frownie says. With all due respect, that is why I can't do challenge playthroughs. I mean, if it works for others, fine. Have fun, my friends, but I can play games that are brutal normally. Ghosts and Goblins, Castlevania, etc. But to make the games harder than they are, for me, takes the fun out of playing them. Unpopular opinion, I know. I mean, I am exaggerating a bit for comedic effect, Greg. If I really didn't want to play the game anymore, I wouldn't be playing it. But I get your point, and I think it's a reasonable point. I don't think I don't think it's necessary to I don't think it's necessary to make games harder than they already are. I don't think there's any problem with not wanting to do that. You know, I like to do that, but I really only like to do it with games I like. I don't go out of my way to make every game. I don't go out of my way to make every game super hard, but I do it for games that like with Contra. Like I'm pretty good at Contra, and I anytime I pick it up, I can kind of reliably blaze through it now. So doing the challenge runs is just kind of a way to extend the life of the game for me. I don't really get the same thing out of it that I got on the first couple playthroughs. And they're not making more 8-bit Contra games, so I kind of have to take it upon myself to add the challenge that I require, or that I desire, rather. You must feed the inner frown. Yeah. Yeah, that's all the challenge runs are really about. I think that's why a lot of people get into speedrunning. I mean, it's not why everyone gets into it. You know, some people get into it just because they like the competition of it and that kind of stuff. But because there are people that will learn to speedrun games that they don't even really care a whole lot about just because they like the competition. But you know, for a lot of people, I think it's an issue of like it's a game they played so much that speedrunning it is a way to feed new life into it. Same way people do randomizers and stuff like that. I think you need the Scarecrow to get that Skulltula that I hear up there. Not 100% sure, but pretty sure. Excuse me. This boss really is kind of dreadful. Oh, I should have got some more. Should have tried to get some more magic. Alright, come on. I really don't like being on the enemy's timeline here. Where's the second one? Did he not spawn? I guess not. That's unusual. I know he didn't fall off because they can walk on the air. It's one of the most frustrating aspects of their design. Was that they are unaffected by gravity. I said I wished I had more magic, but you noticed there were pots out there, and I just walked by them and didn't even bother to see what they held. So I think I'm just lying about everything. Yeah, I think he's a one-hit kill. If he grabs me, he's a one-hit kill for me. Or I'm killed in one hit. Oh, that kills me in one hit too. So many. Don't even know where he is. Oh, come on. Alright, I realized much too late that I needed to be letting him charge me. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Oh, I'm doomed. I can't move around. I can't see. Ugh. He's just got me, like, frozen in place perpetually. Oh, thanks. My last arrow and you drop magic. I don't think there's anything I can do now. I think it's just over. Just let him grab me. Ah, what a waste. Very, very unhappy. I'm still not convinced there isn't an origin story there somewhere, where you, like, fell into a vat of Frownie juice and it changed your very being so that you would do stuff like play Echo the Dolphin. Then again, I'm also 100% convinced that your life inexplicably turns into a musical the second you go off stream. I can imagine in my head the duet you did with Jelly when you woke her up to show her the headphones thing. Bongo Bongo can be annoying, like if you run out of arrows. Yeah. Yeah. Or since I think he does over... Yeah, okay. I don't know if I read that whole comment before, but yes. He's definitely got some ways to be annoying, huh? Why's my wallet gotta be so empty? Alright, we're gonna get some goodies. We're gonna get all the fairies. We're gonna get all the magic. And we're gonna get all the arrows. And then we're gonna go back in. This has got to be the worst way to earn money. Stop dropping magic. I'm maxed out on magic. Give me arrows and rupees, game. Don't waste my time with this other nonsense. Magic again. Endless jars of useless magic. feel like the thing that changed... I don't know. There's a couple different things that changed my approach to gaming. Part of it came from my increasing fascination with super ghouls and ghosts, and like finally like playing it enough to get really good at it and to do challenge runs of it. And part of it came from my experience with Breath of the Wild. Of going into that game so completely unaware of anything it had to offer. Because I'd just been out of the loop on gaming for so long. Leading up to it. And just sort of the wonder that was discovering everything in that game sort of firsthand. And part of it was playing Kirby's Dream Land 2 on stream, blind. Ugh. So, like, sort of like a storm of those things. I don't really know in what order they happened in necessarily, but, like, the appreciation of, like, how much fun can be had mastering a brutal game, and the appreciation of, like, the joy of discovery, and the appreciation of suffering through a game that, like, you just don't know what to do and can't, like a game that your brain is not big enough to handle, and how amazing it is when you finally pull it off. Like, all those things sort of, I don't know, sort of shaped me into what I am in a way. And I've always been fascinated by, like, broken and terrible games in a way. But it's really the stream that has made me fascinated with playing them. I think before I started streaming, I would have been perfectly happy to just sit back and watch someone else suffer through the ET games. I've never played Super Ghouls and Ghosts, but I've heard that it's even harder than the NES Ghosts and Goblins. I would agree with that. For the most part, the thing is, Super Ghouls and Ghosts is like, if you take any like average like random piece of the gameplay and compare it to NES Ghosts and Goblins, Ghosts and Goblins is harder, like, in its moment-to-moment gameplay, but but getting to the final boss in Super Ghouls and Ghosts is so much more difficult. The next to last boss that you have to defeat with the bracelet, doing that so that you can get to the final boss of Super Ghouls and Ghosts is so, that one battle is so hard. That yeah, I mean, I've heard from people who have said that they think that Super Ghouls and Ghosts, because of that one battle, is harder than even something like Battletoads on the NES. And this is coming from people that I know have beaten both several times. And I haven't played Battletoads myself, but I mean, I I feel like I've heard from enough trustworthy sources that it kind of stands as the real king of NES pain. It's kind of one of those things, though, where it's like when you're talking about what are the hardest games on a system, like you have to sort of balance that with like when you answer that, I feel like I always have to balance it with like the candidates have to be games worth playing. Because like something like Super Pinball might actually be harder than a lot of games on the Super Nintendo, but I wouldn't really ever consider it even in the running when if I was making a list of hardest games, because it's not really a game worth beating. A really hard NES game that I think could potentially be harder than Ghosts and Goblins and Battletoads. And again, I haven't beat all three of them, so like I can't really make the judgment if I haven't beat all the games. But a game that I think has the strong potential that I never hear anyone talk about hardly is the Cryon Conquest on NES. That game is a nightmare. But I might be wrong about that too, because I haven't beaten it. And and I find that game to be incredibly hard, but I also think there's a chance that the Cryon Conquest could be one of those games that like it's easy when you know exactly what to do. It's only hard because you don't know what to do. Type things. But I don't know about that. I haven't made it far enough into the game to really judge it. I think that your audience agrees, Pookie says, with that ET comment about being perfectly fine with watching someone else suffer through it. Uh, Silver Surfer is hard, but the game is garbage, so who cares? Yeah, yeah. I've heard Silver Surfer is really bad. I suspect that there are a lot of games out there that that are probably a lot harder than the ones that you usually hear about, like your Ghosts and Goblins and Battletoads, that are just like they're like random sort of sports games or some kind of like weird puzzle game that like just no one ever plays them, so they never get a chance to develop a reputation for being as hard as they truly are. I guess I'd be interested to hear from someone if there's someone out there who had done like if they've done a 100% playthrough of every game on the NES library. Like what do they think? Well, then again, like they'd have to be doing we'd have to find someone who'd never played an NES game and ask them to play through all of them 100% and do them all blind, and then ask, you know, what was the hardest out of all of them. And then you'd just be getting one person's opinion, so really you'd want to find, like, a lot of people who'd never played an NES game and do this experiment and average their answers. And then you could really find some hard stuff. Yeah, I mean, video game difficulty is really subjective, too. Yeah. You're right about that. I want that. Alright, I've got every advantage I could possibly have now. Let's see if we can make this happen. I think looking at where the time is, if I don't beat the temple on this attempt, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I don't think I have the I don't think it's a good idea to continue to do another attempt tonight, to have to grind all my possessions back up. I think if I lose this time, we'll just say it's not meant to be, and we'll save it for next week. It's such a difficult battle. Yeah, it's quarter till six for me. We're in the same time zone. I don't remember these Stealthos being so good at attacking me. They swipe right through my shield and they stand out of reach of my sword? It's wild. I thought he was going to go away. I thought I was going to be done with him. It was so weird to see gravity actually take hold of him, because that doesn't happen. No, stop looking at him. Oh my goodness. I've taken on a much larger challenge than I can handle in this game. I am not equipped. I have to go in -1 heart too because I never activated the scarecrow. That's alright though. I have more hearts than I had before, thanks to the extra fairy, technically, and really it doesn't matter since Bongo Bongo kills me in one hit anyway. The Stealthos in this game are the hardest in the series, for me at least. Yeah, I think I'd agree with that. Are there any Stealthos in Majora's Mask? Because I imagine they're basically the same, right? I don't even actually remember whether or not there are Stealthos in that game. The thing that's frustrating about Bongo Bongo is he's difficult because of things that are kind of broken about the game. Like this this fight keeps pulling me out of my aiming view because of the way I'm being jostled around. I don't really think that's intentional. And even if it is, I believe the hover boots should fix that, so you're rewarded for wearing them. And I mean, it kind of does, but it doesn't do it well enough for me to feel like it's not an accident that he is the way he is. And like right there, I don't even know what to do. I fired 2 arrows into his hand, and neither of them counted. That arrow didn't count either. Very upsetting. This is a stall child. Okay. That's it? I'm out of fairies? I used all 3? You know what? I'll do one more try. It's not 6 yet. I was gonna not, but I will. We gotta sit through all that grinding again, though. Oh boy. Why did I do this? Why did I do this to us? Smaller skeleton enemies like the ones in Hyrule Field. Okay. You do fight a Stealthos as Child Link at some point, though, right? In the Spirit Temple, maybe? I feel like there's one... I feel like there's at least one time, and probably only one time, where young Link has to fight a Stealthos. I might be remembering Master Quest, though. Oh, in the Spirit Temple. Okay, right on. Oh, we have a raid coming in. All right. Go ahead and start typing that shout out. Hello, Johnny Jones. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the stream. You guys can use that link to follow our friend Johnny if you haven't yet. He has a pretty chill stream. He does a lot of retro content, especially SNES. He does other things too, but he's got a project going to work through every SNES title in a completely random order. And he's done some pretty awesome stuff, but the stuff that I really like is the nonsense, like a bass fishing tournaments. I'm really looking forward to you getting to Super Ghouls and Ghost, Johnny. If I manage to lurk enough to get the points, I'm going to redeem that one. Thanks for the shout out. No problem. You're up late. I am up late. I'm struggling. I'm having a hard time here, my friends. I appreciate you coming in to keep me company, because things have gone bad in this game for me. NX, welcome in. I'm doing well. Aside from the struggling that's happening, I'm doing well. Feeling pretty well. We played Gauntlet Legends in the first part of the stream, and I had a lot of success in that. Been having considerably less in this game. I've been playing through with only 3 hearts, as you can see, and I'm at the Shadow Temple, and I can't make it happen. Before tonight, I had not lost a single life, but tonight I've lost like 4 or 5. I've lost count. The Shadow Temple is really just tearing me to pieces. And this is, even though I only have 3 hearts, I am using healing items. That's actually what I'm doing now. I have to go buy some more fairies. And even with the healing items, I can't pull it off. I'm just not that good. But we're giving it a, we're trying. We're giving it our best effort. I thought for sure I was going to lose, I was going to start losing lives in the water temple at the latest. But I made it to the Shadow Temple before that started happening. And boy, Bongo, he's just ruining me. I'm having all kinds of bad luck with him. It's a pretty janky fight, and I'm not good enough at it to manage the jankiness. Trying your best is all anyone can ever ask. Bongo's got nothing on me. Bongo has grinded my bones to powder several times already. This is a playthrough of Ocarina of Time, highlighting that it is a true prequel to the Wind Waker. This is the origin story for how Link became two-dimensional. He got flattened by Bongo 50 times and never recovered. What were you playing tonight, Johnny? I don't think I actually, I don't know if you said, but if you did it, I didn't catch it. I'm pretty sure Link started off 2D, so Bongo is just returning him to his natural state. That's a very good point. I can't argue with that. Shadowrun. And definitely didn't reset Ogre Battle again. The Ogre Battle series. I don't really get what you're saying there, but I think I can imagine. My only experience with Ogre Battle is I rented Ogre Battle 64. And I think I was just too young to understand what it was all about. I didn't know what kind of game it was, and it was a rental. I don't think it had an instruction manual, so I just didn't know what was going on. I didn't understand the game. I was really frustrated and disappointed with it, and I really disliked it. I might feel that way about it now because I don't really do a lot of RPGs, and I don't really do a lot of strategy type games, but I would be more interested in giving it another try. But the thing I love about Ogre Battle 64 is it has the best subtitle in the history of literature. Ogre Battle 64, Person of Lordly Caliber. What a weird ring that has to it. I lost once, reset accidentally, and now reset intentionally. Our losses, I guess losses are just that, punishing then. Like it's if you lose, it's better to just start over. Definitely not gonna have to do that battle for a 4th time. Yeah, I know all about repeating the same battle again and again and again. I've become an expert in it tonight, especially. Buffalo Hopscotch, welcome, man. I'm sorry. Oh, that wasn't even your first comment. You and Johnny, your names are in the same color on my chat, and so I just read them together. But welcome in, Buffalo Hopscotch. Pleasure to have you join us. If you die, you redo the battle. I permanently lost one of my dudes, hence the intentional reset. I think I would have a hard time. I think I would have a hard time dealing with that game. The permanent loss of your characters. Oh, yeah, that's a scary thought. I think that changed the color. You did. Yeah, you were both in red. You're in kind of a deep orange, or like a deep yellow or a light orange now. So this part's a little dull. My wallet is very small, and I want to fill up my jars with fairies, so I have to keep coming out here and grinding money. There's probably a better way to do this, but unfortunately, I'm not an expert in the game. I've bitten off more than I could chew with this 3-heart run. I actually, I was surprised. Like I said, I was surprising myself because I actually made it to this temple all on the 1 life. So for a moment, hope was growing within me that I might pull it off. But now we are deep within the valley of punishment. The color reminded me of peanut butter, so it had some appeal there. I could see it as kind of a tan-like color. Just 5 more coins. 5 more coins, and we get to go fight Bongo Bongo again. I didn't get any coins. I didn't get any coins out of those bushes. The game heard me. I got nothing. I didn't even get useless items. Brutal. Okay, there we go. So I'm thinking this is going to be my last attempt at Bongo Bongo. I actually said the previous one was going to be my last attempt, but I was unsatisfied with how it went, so I decided to try one more. Filling up my jars is really draining on me. I can't do the potion. It's cheaper, and I could have filled my jars up faster. But the thing is, Bongo Bongo kills me in one hit, so the potions don't do me any good. Shockingly, a dead Link cannot use a potion. I really hope I'm right. Yeah, okay, good. Maybe he just put some of the potion in his mouth. Yeah, that's if I were Link, that's what I'd do. I just take a gulp of the potion, hold it in my mouth, and just try not to swallow it, and just hope when I died it kind of leaked down my throat and brought me back. I think that's a good strategy. Maybe you could kind of take the potion and thicken it with like some cornstarch or something, and then apply it like a topical cream, like in Link's Awakening, and then it would work automatically for you when you got taken out. I don't know. I don't know what the ingredients to the potion are, so I don't know how they interact with other things. I'd probably accidentally turn it into an anti-potion. A lot of words there. are tempting to make jokes about, but I'll refrain. Oop. All right, cross your fingers. We need this boat ride to go well, too. These Stealthos. They're pretty tough. Something I don't think I appreciated about Stealthos before, and I probably knew it at one time, but I've forgotten it, is that you really, if you get too close to them, your shield doesn't do any good. They can just kind of swipe through your shield if you're really up close to them. So I've been having a little bit of difficulty. All right, great, awesome. Having a little bit of difficulty finding the sort of sweet spot where I'm far enough away that my shield works, but I'm not so far away that I can't reach them with my sword. Had a lot of problems. All right. I did not remember this part. Oh, that's one of the cooler set pieces. There's like a statue across the river, and there are bombs at its base, and you have to shoot the bombs to knock the statue over to make a bridge. I'm in trouble. Don't know where he is. I was not fighting him like this on the previous attempts. I was fighting him more like this. More like this. Oh, how much health does he have? Oh, stop pulling me out of first-person view. I don't mind that the fight disorientates me. I do mind that its strategy for disorientating me is to pull me in and out of first and third person view. That's again, I think it's a technical error. If it's a legitimate, like if it's an intentional design, it's really bad design because it disorientates the player in a way that is impossible for Link in context to be disoriented. Like Bongo, Link can't be forced into a third-person perspective of himself. Ugh. Bad arrow. Alright, I think that's it. I think that was my last fairy. So if I get hit again, it's basically over. Come on! How much health does this guy have? Seriously. Yeah, look at that. Hey, we had another fairy. I counted wrong. That's good. I guess I'm aiming too low. Oh, thank goodness. We're out of here. We did it. Oh, I hope the game doesn't crash. You got scammed there. You should have gotten that. I felt like that about a couple of my arrows. It wants you to fire higher than I'm just not good enough at aiming. Ah, thank you for the GG. Thank you for the trophies. A nice work. That's worth celebrating, because, man, that was awful. The performance is not worth celebrating. The escape from this terrible situation is worth celebrating. Oh, what a rough time. Have you accidentally picked up a heart yet? Not yet. Surprising myself. I haven't even accidentally gotten a heart piece. That's what I was sort of more concerned about, too. Was that I was gonna... I've been avoiding the mini games and such because I don't remember what rewards they give you. That's why I have a tiny wallet, is because I don't know what order the Skulltula rewards are given in. And I don't want to get any heart pieces. And I think you have to get a heart piece before you get a bigger wallet. I don't remember. You don't have to tell me. It's okay if I'm wrong. I just suffer with the tiny wallet. But I've been avoiding stuff because I didn't want to accidentally get heart pieces. You forgot to grab the heart piece. Don't forget to save your game. Oh, I won't. Thanks for the reminder, but unnecessary. It's all I'm thinking about. The boy with the noble Zelda's Ocarina, as I expected, you have come. I am Impa, one of the Sheikah. I am Princess Zelda's caretaker, and I am also the sage who guards the Shadow Temple. Getting one heart piece would be okay as long as you didn't get 4. Yeah, I know, but I also know that I'm very capable of making the same mistake 4 times in a row. Oh, Buffalo Hopscotch, thank you for the follow, by the way. Sorry it took me a moment. I don't have the alerts. So I don't always catch the activity feed right away, but I really do appreciate you. Thank you very much. We Sheikah have served the royalty of Hyrule from generation to generation as attendants. However, on that day 7 years ago, Ganondorf suddenly attacked and Hyrule Castle surrendered after a short time. Ganondorf's target was one of the keys to the Sacred Realm, hidden treasure of the royal family, the Ocarina of Time. My duty bound me to take Zelda out of Ganondorf's reach. When last I saw you, as we made our escape from the castle, you were just a lad. Now I see that you have become a fine hero. There's nothing to worry about. The princess is safe now. Soon you'll meet Princess Zelda face to face, and she will explain everything. That is when we, the 6 wise ones, will seal up the evil king and return peace to Hyrule. Oh! I have to stay here. You go to Princess Zelda's side and protect her on my behalf. Now I put my power, which should be helpful to you, into this medallion. You receive the Shadow Medallion. Impa awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. Always just seal Ganon away. Think of all the misery and turmoil Hyrule would be spared if they just destroy him. Yeah, that's kind of a problem with this game, right? Because, like, I get it. After Ganondorf transforms into Ganon, you could say, you know, he's too powerful. They can't destroy him, so sealing him away is the best that they can do. But he doesn't do that until the actual confrontation. When you confront him, he's still just regular Ganondorf. So they should be considering they should be considering that, you know, while he's very powerful, you know, he still should be assumed to be mortal, and therefore could be destroyed. It's only sort of mid-battle that the plan would necessarily have a reason to shift to being oh no, well let's just seal him away because he clearly can't be destroyed now that he's become such a powerful being. So yeah, maybe that's sort of a problem with the story, I guess. If you kill Ganon, you become Ganon. Oh, what an awful fate. Alright, I'm going to save. And I'm going to save again. I'm gonna head toward the Spirit Temple. Yeah. I'm gonna get us to the Spirit Temple. Before we wrap up tonight. I don't think there's anything else I want to do in town. Red Queen Bee, welcome to the stream. Heyo to you. I don't think that's the case, but interesting theory. I can remember in my head what the songs sound like, but I can't remember the buttons to press on the controller. So I have to, every time I want to play a song, I have to play all the notes to hear where they are. So I can construct the song. I kind of think that's an interesting concept for like a magical, like fantasy villain. He puts a curse on himself so that if anyone slaughters him, then they become him, and that's how his immortality works. That's I don't know. That seems like that could be a very interesting concept for a villain. I'm scared of the Gerudo Fortress. I played Master Quest last year, and it was a disaster. I was so bad at it. But one of the parts that I struggled the most with was the Gerudo Fortress. And then that's not even remixed in Master Quest, I don't think. I think it's just the exact same. But I somehow missed one of the doorways, and I overlooked it for hours. I was struggling for 2 hours with the Gerudo Fortress. And then I had to leave and take a break from it and go do something else because, like, I was just lost. And when I came back, I still struggled for another huge amount of time before I finally found the one door that I'd not been going into. Oh, what a disaster of a stream. And then the Spirit Temple itself, the Master Quest version of the Spirit Temple is no joke. Can I not Z-target this guy? I can't talk to him from horseback? What? Probably don't need to talk to him, but we'll read what he has to say anyway. I'm a master craftsman. Those Gerudo thieves, they broke the bridge. I want to fix it, but all of my workers are gone. They said working as carpenters isn't cool, and they went to the Gerudo's fortress to become thieves. Hey, you. If you're going to the fortress, would you mind finding out what my workers are doing over there? That's the plan. Most villains work that way figuratively, but not literally. Yeah, that's what I was thinking though. I kind of like the I am familiar with the trope in a figurative sense, but I'm intrigued by the trope in a literal sense. Like if someone could pull it off in a story. I wonder I don't know, I just wonder if it's something that can be done well because it interests me as a concept. Alright, probably going to get spotted and kidnapped, or put into prison a whole lot of times. That's something we're going to need to all just be prepared for. And I'm putting on the red tunic, just in case I fall into that giant vat of stew the Gerudos are cooking. So I'll be protected from the heat. Alright, hey. There we go. Number 1. Hey, you young man. Over there. Look over here, inside the cell. I have no idea where you come from, but you must have lots of guts to make it past all the guards around here. All of my fellow carpenters are imprisoned somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay the favor somehow. But be careful. There's sure to be Gerudo guards somewhere around here. Whoa, watch out. Does the hookshot work? Probably not. I missed. Animal Farm did that kind of. Yeah, it kind of did. For a man with only 3 hearts, I sure do fight very sloppy. It's probably why I die so much. There we go. Give me that key. Do you mean Animal Crossing? I don't know. Do you literally become Tom Nook? Animal Farm, the novel. Who wrote that? George Orwell? Oh, I thought he'd have more to say there. Did you come here to save me? Oh, that's just swell. I'm Ichiro the Carpenter. We were really interested in joining their all-female group, but they locked us up like this just because we're men. We don't care about the Gerudo anymore. They're so rude. 3 of my fellows have also been captured, so please help them escape too. I think all the Carpenters say the same thing. I think their dialogue is identical. I guess that's because that was the easiest way to... Well, I don't know. I think it's because Nintendo, like, were aware that you could rescue them in just about any order. But, I mean, there are still ways to juggle their dialogue that it doesn't have to just be repeated. I would say just having to read repeated dialogue, repeated verbatim, a whole bunch of times is kind of worse than having to read dialogue in a jumbled order. I think I can make this jump. Nope. I still think I can. I just think I didn't. It's okay. See you later. All right, there's the giant vat of chili. Wouldn't it be great if I could stop there and fill my potion bottle up with that chili? They should have let you do that. All right, I think there's a carpenter in here. I think this is the door that I never checked when I had played Master Quest. Well, maybe not. I don't know. There's a door in that general area that I never checked on my Master Quest playthrough, and that's why I could never find the last carpenter. Stupid kid. Get in there and keep quiet. Buffalo says, all right, I gotta go. Nice to meet you, Frownie. I'm sure I'll check out your streams in the future. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you again for the follow. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your night or day, depending on what time it is where you are. That's not chili. It's tomato soup. Well, I had become convinced that it was the remains of the carpenter I couldn't find. I wanted to open those jars, but Link had other ideas. His ideas skewed more toward me not opening the jars. What? I'm up here? This is no place to be. Is there anything in this? Oh, big money. There's a treasure chest over there, too. I didn't know that. This better not be a heart piece. I don't know what it is. I'm scared to open it. I'm gonna open it. Oh, disgusting. It is. There's my first piece of heart. I knew it. I knew it was going to be a piece of heart. Why did I open it? Playthrough ruined. How very upsetting. I knew it. They like to put them out of the way up high. Yeah, if I'm being honest with myself, I knew in my heart it was too. What else could it have possibly been? Like, that's the thing. Why would I let myself think it wasn't a heart piece? There's nothing else it could have been. Yeah, they all say the same thing. And they all say it in text that you can't speed up, too. That's probably the worst part about it. Nintendo, your cruelty is overwhelming. I didn't remember that the Gerudo sword fighter, I didn't remember that she wore a red outfit. It's not what I would have pictured in my memory. If I did remember that, I would have thought to point out to her, hey, I'm on your side. We're both wearing red. That means I'm on your team. You're a cute kid. Thank you for coming to save me. I'm Jiro the Carpenter. These women are so scary. I'd rather work as a carpenter than join them. Can't wait to say goodbye to this place. Two of my buddies are still being held prisoner. Will you please get them out too? Another bot. I don't tend to. That's fine. I don't tend to see a whole lot of bots in the stream. We usually get like maybe one or two per night, and many nights we go without any at all. you know, I guess that there are bigger streamers for them to bother. Probably has a lot to do with it. But also, I'm thinking, well, maybe it's the time of day I stream at. The bots are all asleep. So now I'm doing an abnormally late stream, and it's becoming early, and they're all waking up. All right, same sort of dialogue here. Maybe we're the bots to them. I shudder at the thought. Our whole universe is contained within the chat box of a robotic streamer. Don't take us so lightly. Oh no! I didn't know it was a fight to the becoming captured. I thought it was a fight to the death. I was worried I was dead. I guess this is a better alternative. Yeah, the hook shot doesn't take them out for as long as the arrows do, it would seem. I am not terribly surprised, but I did not know that, so... Yeah, there are many things to learn about this game. It's full of surprises. Alright, I gotta rush. Rush. Thought maybe there'd be something good in one of those crates. I did a bad job of opening them, though. Black Fox says 10 out of 10 would watch someone else play this. I'm not likely to play it myself. I'm glad you're that someone, Frownie. Me too, Black Fox. Thank you. Alright, there's our key. Thanks, boy. You're fantastic. I'm Jiro the Carpenter. Have you seen our boss, boy? He's probably worried about me. I have to get back to him immediately. One more of our workers is still a prisoner. Please save him. You know, you could, like, leave some hearts behind as you run off. If you really wanted me to save your friend. Alright, never mind. I don't need hearts from you. I can find my own hearts. Alright, I have no idea where the last one is, but we already found the one that gave me so much misery before, so... Even if this takes a while, never mind, it's right here. I was gonna say, even if it takes a while, we can hang on to hope. But hey, it didn't take very long at all. He says all of my fellow carpenters are imprisoned. But the thing is, like, each of them say that, and at the end they give you a tally of how many are left. So they know they're not all imprisoned. And the last guy, he said that they were all imprisoned, but then after I saved him, he said only one is left. I was going to think of a very, like, convoluted explanation for, like, well, you know, first there were 2 carpenters and they got imprisoned, and then the boss hired a 3rd guy and told him about the other 2. So, you know, 2 of them only knew about one other, and then one of them knew about 2 others, and then after the 3rd one was kidnapped, then the boss hired a 4th one, so he knew about all the other 3. But that still, it doesn't make sense, because the first 2 wouldn't say all of the other carpenters. They would just say the other carpenter, if they assume themselves to be one of 2. So even my, like, sort of convoluted way of making it make sense doesn't work. I was afraid you were going to forget about me. Now I'm free. Thanks. I'm Jiro the Carpenter. For rescuing me, I'll tell you something interesting about the desert that I overheard the Gerudos talking about. They said in order to cross the haunted wasteland, you'll need the Eye of Truth. The Colossus is on the far side of the wasteland. Okay, now I'm going back to my tent near Gerudo Valley. So drop by sometime. You may find something helpful there. Bye. It's very hard. Like, I have to focus when the word Gerudo comes up, because I want to say Geradu. I want to move the vowels around, and that's not a word. It's not the right word. Gerudo. I've seen your fine work. To get past the guards here, you must have good thieving skills. I used to think that all men beside the great Ganondorf were useless, but now that I've seen you, I don't think so anymore. The exalted Naburu, our leader, put me in charge of this fortress. Naburu is the second in command to the great Ganondorf, king of the Gerudo thieves. Their headquarters are in the Spirit Temple, which is at the end of the desert. Say, you must want to become one of us, eh? Alright then, you're in from now on. Take this. With it, you'll have free access to all areas of the fortress. You obtained the Gerudo's membership card. You can get into the Gerudo's training ground in their hideout. Nice. Alright, we are on our way. No more sneaking around, no more threat of immediate destruction. Do we want to play the archery game? I can't remember if the prize for the archery game is a piece of heart or a larger arrow quiver. Maybe they'll tell me. Well, probably they won't. They'll probably just say something good if you win. Hey, newcomer, this is our horseback archery field. After a lot of hard practice and training, we finally have the skill to hit the bullseye while riding like the wind. When you finally learn how to ride a horse, you should come back and try it. It's a dangerous sport, but it's fun. Can I ride this horse? No. I hit those notes. They were the right notes, but I hit them with such a wrong timing that they registered to my brain as wrong at first. It wasn't even that far off, but... Hey, newcomer, you have a fine horse? I don't know where you stole it from, but... Okay, how about challenging this horseback archery? Once the horse starts galloping, shoot the targets with your arrows. Let's see how many points you can score. You get 20 arrows. If you can score 1,000 points, I will give you something good. Do you want to try again? Try again for 20 rupees. I haven't tried once. See, I'm scared because I don't know what the prize is. Like, I'd like to be able to carry more arrows. Well, let's just do it. I might not even be able to win anyway. I'm not super great with the bow anyway. I can't see that target anymore. Oh, I'm one away. Can I shoot this one? Oh, I did it. Victory. Fantastic. You're the ultimate master. I knew it all along. I will give you this item. Once you have this equipment, the only thing left to improve is yourself. All right. No, that's not what I wanted. This isn't equipment at all. I gotta stop doing mini games. That was a disaster. I was really hoping for a quiver. Hey, newcomer. The desert. This is where Ganondorf, the evil king, was born. If we go there, we might find something. We've been here for days, Navi. Hey, rookie. Are you going into the desert? I'll open this gate for you, but you can't cross the desert unless you pass the 2 trials. First trial is the River of Sand. You can't walk across this river. After you cross it, follow the flags we placed there. Second trial is the Phantom Guide. Those without eyes that can see the truth will only find themselves returning here. You're going anyway, aren't you? I won't stop you. Go ahead. Back to blue. I didn't need the hover boots at all. There's something off there to the left, but knowing my luck, it'll be another piece of art. free fairy. Come on, where are you? Okay, is there another one on this side? No symmetry. Well, one is enough. I'm very happy to have one. I'm not quite as afraid of the Spirit Temple as I am of the as I have been of the Water and Shadow Temple. One with the Eye of Truth shall be guided to the Spirit Temple by an inviting ghost. I am a little bit afraid of it, but... Where are we going, Ghost? I think you took a wrong turn. I saw the flags back there. Leading me in unnecessary circles, huh? This place is really dangerous. I think there's a fairy fountain around here somewhere. It could have been what was out there in the arrow that I was too scared to follow. Out there in the arrow. Oh, we made it. I don't know how much of the Spirit Temple you can actually do right away. Can't go through here. And I don't believe I can push this stone. I think I just have to go in and go back out. I think Sheik will be waiting for me. My favorite dungeon in this game? This is the only part of the game that actually requires you to do something as both versions of Link. Well, not the only part of the game, but the only dungeon. Past, present, future. The Master Sword is a ship with which you can sail upstream and downstream through Time's river. The port for that ship is in the Temple of Time. To restore the Desert Colossus and enter the Spirit Temple, you must travel back through Time's flow. Listen to this Requiem of Spirit. This melody will lead a child back to the desert. Now, I'm 99% sure. If you remember at the very start of of the stream, I was trying to remember the song for the Shadow Temple, and I was just sitting here playing it from memory. I am sure if you play the VOD back, if you rewind it, you'll see that this is the song I was playing. I actually think I played it correctly. The problem was it was a song for the wrong temple. You have learned the Requiem of Spirit. All right. Let's just step back inside because it's a little safer in here. And I think we're going to save and we're going to wrap this stream up, my friends. Save once, save twice. You can't save too much. We've gone way into overtime. The stream's 3 hours longer than normal. Mostly because I failed so much in the Shadow Temple. But we made it through. We made it to the next temple. We actually achieved what I wanted to achieve for tonight. I'm hoping that when we pick this back up again, next week, we're going to play it Tuesday night, second half of the stream, just like tonight. I'm kind of hoping I can just finish the game, but I don't know. We have the Spirit Temple and Ganon's Tower left, and both of those are kind of big. If I don't blunder so much, we might finish the game next week. I'd really like to, so that's what we're going to attempt. But we're not going to pick it back up again until then. Tomorrow night we will be streaming around 11 p.m. Central Time as usual. I believe what I have on the schedule is Oddworld for the first portion of the stream, and Echo the Dolphin for the second. If we finish Echo, and I still have time and strength, then we're also going to play Fazanadu. But don't cancel any plans just to catch more Fazanadu, because it's very possible that won't happen at all. Oddworld and Echo are what we're definitely going to do. So thank you for being here. See you next time, Greg says. See you next time, Greg. Thank you for being here. If you would be so kind as to stay on the line with me, my friends, we can see about raiding another channel. I'll see if anybody I know is live and streaming something that I am able to watch. Oh, this would be very fun to go into, but I think that it's going to be over by the time we get there. Black Fox, I'll see you next time. Take care of yourself. All right, continue to do well and to feel better. I'm dozing off here, so I have to say goodbye for this stream. Fair enough. All right, my friends, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. And I hope that I get to see you again real soon. I'm gonna try to get this raid going as quickly as possible, because the streamer we're dropping in on is at the end of the game that he's playing. It's one that has a very special place in my heart. So let's go.